Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bayern Now, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. A Bayern coach has been sacked. Oh man, I love this because you guys are like, who got sacked? Come on, George, tell us. No, a Bayern coach has been sacked. Yeah, I'll tell you in about 30 seconds. But this one's interesting. It's very interesting. Oh crap! I accidentally shared my screen. All right. Well, Tony Tapalovic, our goalkeeper coach, has been sacked with immediate effect. And I'm making a show on this because, well, it's relevant. It's super relevant with everything that's been going on with the goalkeeping situation with Alexander Newbell. Yeah, man, Nagelsmann out. I'm joking. Someone's gonna think I'm talking about Julian Nagelsmann. If Nagelsmann got sacked, I would make the biggest live stream in the world. But he's never gonna get sacked because we have a chance tomorrow to come back, Julian. This team better not play like they did against Leipzig. We're playing freaking Cologne. All right, we're playing Perfume FC, bro. Calvin Klein. We gotta cook them out. All right. We got to destroy them. We need to destroy them. So, yes, Tony Tapalovic has been let go by the club. Look at y'all popping in here. That's exactly what I did, man. I knew you'd pop in. You don't care about the goalkeeper coach, even though he's super important to this team. Tony Tapalovic, this is from IMES, has been sacked with immediate effect. The lack of communication with Alex Newbell was not the main reason. In fact, irreconcilable differences with Julian Nagelsmann were the trigger. Tapalovic is said to have found it difficult to follow Nagelsmann's instructions. Hassan Salihamidzic Brazo has tried for months between Nagelsmann and Tapalovic, but without success. In the end, the club decided to sack Tapalovic. Another internal point of criticism is that Tapalovic was primarily looking after Manuel Neuer and Sven Ulreich, but didn't take care of the young youth goalkeepers. Alex Newbell had also criticized Tapalovic for ignoring him when he was at Bayern. Bayern bosses have informed Manuel Neuer of their decision to sack his friend, Tony Tapalovic. So this is Neuer's friend, right? And he works at our club. He's the goalkeeper coach. And he's basically in Neuer's camp. Guys, this may be the end of Neuer as we know him, as it relates to him being, our top goalkeeper. With Jan Sommer here, who is confident he can succeed Neuer for the foreseeable, short-term future, and adding that level of competition, if Neuer makes a mistake, we have someone that's top class as well. We can play, and it's going to be an interesting battle between Neuer and Sommer. But Tony Tapalovic has been sacked. He is gone, man. And this guy, Newbell won. Alexander the Great New Boy won. People are saying that's cheating. Nah, I ain't cheating. A Bayern coach has been sacked. Yeah. The title matches the content. Come on, YouTube. Recommend this to peoples, man. George witnessed the clickbait effect. It's highly addictive, bro. Use it carefully. Exactly. Well, I don't ever clickbait. And why? Someone's asking. Well, you're Bayern Munich. You should know why. You sacked them. Well, the truth is, Tony Tapalovic is probably super close to Neuer, way closer than he is to any of our young goalkeepers. And yeah, so I don't think this is just for Newbell. I think maybe Nagelsmann and him do have real disagreements. And by the way, I remember Nagelsmann, defending Tapalovic just a few days ago. So this is coming as an interesting surprise. I didn't think this would happen. So I don't know who's going to be the next goalkeeper coach. Maybe one of the young goalkeeper coaches. Are they really that important? What do they do? I don't know. I've never been a goalkeeper in my life. I do not understand what they are good for. We'll come back to the goalkeeper thing soon. But the predicted 11 for tomorrow against Cologne, which, by the way, I will do a live watch along for that. It's going to be a good time. Same time as last week on Friday. I'm loving these non-weekend games because they're in the middle of the day. It's way better for me to just watch as opposed to waking up at 7:30 in the morning to watch, my team not even be able to play out of the back. God, I need to start watching Arsenal to cleanse my eyes of this Bayern disgusting football. So the predicted 11 for tomorrow, this is kind of like a preview for tomorrow anyways. Pavard, Upamecano, Davies, Kimmich, Goretzka, Muller, and Musiala, and Coman, and Choupo-Moting. So looks like Gnabry and Sané might be getting a rest. Why Musiala? Yeah, I mean, he didn't play well. I mean, I would probably expect Sané to start, to be honest. I don't know why we would start Muller. It's not like he came on and did some greatness, right? Anyways, yeah, that's the 11 for tomorrow. Nagelsmann said we weren't so good offensively against Leipzig. I think we were good defensively, apart from Upamecano almost getting a red card. We didn't let Leipzig create chance after chance. It was a very even game. Leipzig didn't let us create chance after chance, but I think that was more on our failure to break through them, and that happens sometimes. So Nagelsmann says we've done things well, but we're also doing things not so well. The positioning, especially in the final third, wasn't that good at times. It was expected after 2 months. We spoke about that and addressed it. Nagelsmann on Cologne, the 7 goals they scored against Werder. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Cologne scored 7. They hit Werder Bremen for 7. God, that was crazy. On the personnel, he says Upa has a bit of a toe problem. He stopped training, but I don't think it's something dangerous with regard to tomorrow's game. Everything and everyone is fine. So no injuries. This is good. And then tomorrow, ACL from Musiala. You know, my life would end if Jamal Musiala was out for a period of like 5 months. I'd stop watching Bayern. The pain would never end. I would move on and start supporting a club that's competent and no injuries. I'd start supporting Borussia Dortmund. So Nagelsmann on Muller. This topic is being blown out of proportion. Nobody wants a free pass to the lineup. I haven't decided yet if he will start tomorrow. Nagelsmann on Summer. I watched back a few scenes with him. It's about you as a goalkeeper making the right decisions in a short amount of time. He did very well. He's good with his feet. When you're brave, you can make mistakes. It's always about weighing the risk. Okay. Nagelsmann on Alex Newell. So this kind of ties in with Tony Tapalovic. It's always important to have a good relationship with all the coaches in your team. I don't see a problem with Tony having a very good relationship with Manuel Neuer. I don't think that's a negative. Oh my God, man. This is like the Judas kiss. Yo, he really said, wait, is the stream good? Yeah, it looks like the stream might have had an issue. Nagelsmann really said, nah, you're good, man. I'm not going to sacked. I mean, of course he would have talked to the board before they sacked him. Of course there was an issue. Nagelsmann probably didn't know they'd sack him today. So this is interesting that he's saying this today about Tapalovic. But yeah, my man kissed him and said, nah, this is him right here. And they got rid of him. So that's interesting. Bayern will have to win against Cologne or it will become bad for the confidence, for the teammates. Yes, true. We have a must-win game tomorrow. The watch-along will be good. I think I'll do a match reaction for that. I'm going to the gym after this. Can't wait for that. It should be fun. Yeah, we got to win against Cologne by a lot. And Cologne just scored 7 goals against Werder Bremen. It's Werder Bremen, though. It's Werder Bremen. It's just Werder Bremen. They stink anyways. But yeah, we need to play really well tomorrow. Guys, I hate complaining about our inability to play out of the back. It has been so long since I saw my team craft through an opponent's press and dominate it, alleviate the pressure, and move into the final third. When was the last time we did that? We got to get back at it, man. Start playing out of the back. We're really out here getting pressed by teams that sound like Wi-Fi passwords in the DFB Pokal, man. We're forced to go long sometimes. It's weird. We got to do it like Man City. We're just adamant to play out of the back. Even Leipzig play out of the back better. Marco Rosa got these boys cooking chances. Brighton play out of the back better than we do. They touch the ball in between the lines. You got defenders standing on the ball with their studs. Come on. We have to do better. We have to do muy better. Muy better. Yes. We got to do better like Jake Paul, Come on. All right. Let's read the comments here. Nagelsmann only plays long balls. That's partially true. Do you think, like me, that Goretzka is going down a little bit? And don't you think Sabitzer should be a sub or shouldn't be a sub? No, Sabitzer should remain on the bench because he's a bum. Sabitzer's only at this club because, well, we thought he was, I don't know. It was a stupid decision. One of Brazzo's worst decisions. We could have gotten Ismail Benassar for 40 million. Nope. We spent 20 million on Sabitzer, who we all knew what he was about. We knew he spammed shots. We knew this guy's going to come in. He has no composure in front of goal. He's going to shoot from every angle. This man's shooting like an American teenager with, sorry. Come on, man. He'd be shooting from nowhere. Like, he'll be halfway line, kick off. He'll take a shot. Sabitzer has no composure. I mean, he doesn't do that now a lot because he's not at Leipzig. He's at Bayern. After 10,000 shots, he'll score twice, and everyone goes, oh, what a goal. He's a long-range shoot merchant just because FIFA said it. He's a long shot specialist or something. Now, I don't rate Sabitzer. I think you guys are overrating him. I think Sabitzer needs to find a new club because he's probably going to get sold. Leimer's coming in, and Leimer's another one where it's like, he wins the ball well. He's a Leipzig player. It's funny how Leipzig's giving us all their players that they really don't need. I mean, yeah, they're getting there's a reason they don't mind keeping him because they don't have a replacement. But they were willing to lose out. They knew Leimer's not signing a new contract. They could have sold them for 20 million, 25 million, and it would have been better for them because they could have used that money to reinvest. But they don't rate Leimer to this crazy level. They have, in that game, we were dominated by one man, and his name is Javier Schlager. Schlager dominated Kimmich and Goretzka. That 5'8", built like a tank, like an Austrian tank. Schlager is a bowler, man. That's the Leipzig midfielder we should be trying to get. He would give Kimmich a really good partnership because he's strong. He reads the game up. How many times does Schlager win the ball back? How many times does Javier Schlager win that ball back? He's big. It's weird because he's 5'9", but he's built like he has 170 pounds on him or something. So, man, we have a problem with Sabitzer. Sabitzer's not good at all. All right. Do you know Upa is from Leipzig? Well, that's different because Upa was actually a good player, but the players are giving us, Sabitzer, Leimer. Next, we're going to get frickin', they could have given us Mukwele. We were linked to that guy, that bum. We were linked to him too. We were linked to that. Oh, sorry. By the way, hit the like button, man. Got 46 people watching. We should be at 40 likes, man. You guys know. I didn't clickbait anyone. All right. The title is true. We did sack a coach. His name is Tony Tapalovic, our goalkeeper coach, which opens up doors for new things. It's funny how the media asked Nagelsmann this question, and it kind of led like it just it smells, man. You can never trust anything Nagelsmann says now. Because he literally praised, Tony Tapalovic's relationship and said it's not a negative that he's closer to Neuer. And then the guy gets sacked 5 hours later. So that's the big story. And here's more follow-up from Florian Plettenberg, who is, in my opinion, the most consistently accurate Bayern journalist he's a Sky Sports journalist that reports for Bayern. He says Tapalovic has been sacked with immediate effect from Bayern. Bild reported first. Internally, there had been disagreements for some time. The goalkeepers have been informed. Wow, interesting. So this is going to be a weird time, man. We're not going to have a goalkeeper coach. I don't even really understand what a goalkeeper coach does. I told you guys. I don't know what they do. Can you save a penalty? I mean, do they train penalties like that? Schlager is not on Bayern's level according to the board. Well, Sabitzer isn't certainly on that level either. Well, Schlager, the thing is, Javier Schlager left Wolfsburg, and everyone kind of thought, he's going to Leipzig. He's just going to be a utility player. But Marco Rosa came in and moved him from playing as just a central midfielder to running forward. Now he plays as a deep-lying playmaker. So now he's taking over the Kimmich role for Leipzig. And he can do it well. This guy switches play very well. Did you see how he was switching play? He'd have 3 of our players around him, and he'd freaking bang the ball, and it'd be accurate to someone's feet. And I don't even remember how many times he lost the ball. So Javier Slager, he's him, man. He's him. It's funny how his transfer market value went down from when he joined Leipzig. But then now it's probably going to start going up. You're going to start hearing his name, with other clubs. I mean, for a club like Man City, he'd be on the bench for sure. But for Leipzig, he's their main midfielder when it comes to controlling the game. And he has strength. It's not just, on the ball abilities. He can read the game very well and, position himself to make interceptions. 12 million for him is a lot of money. The value for money that they're getting back is good. And he's not that injury prone. He's actually, oh shoot, I say that. I just realized this dude tore his cruciate ligament. He had a rupture. So he can pick up injuries. He had an ankle injury for 129 days. Never mind, he's kind of injury prone. Oh, and he's from Salzburg. So he went through the RB Salzburg Academy. No wonder Leipzig signed him. That actually makes a lot of sense. God, Red Bull just owns so much. Oh my gosh, Red Bull just own everything, don't they, man? They own so much. Who got sacked? Someone said Mourinho. Our goalkeeper coach got sacked. No, I think this is a good decision, man. If Neuer is friends with Tony Tapalovic and you are thinking about replacing Neuer with Newbell, or no, Newbell, he's never going to play for Bayern. I know it looks like Newbell won, but he ain't playing for us. This club doesn't forget these things, man. They're going to remember we needed you and you didn't push your way out of freaking Monaco, acting like Monaco was some big club. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. I'm curious, though, with Neuer and Newbell and Sommer, who would you guys, and this is going to be a question for the chat, it looks like we got a goalkeeper. We are moving on from the last era, from the Neuer era. I think the club is wise. They're thinking Neuer's never going to come back to that level again. So we got to start preparing. So we got to get a new goalkeeper coach that can work with other players, not just Neuer. So guys, who would you think is our future number one? Because Neuer's not going to be here forever. And you know what? As much as I'm right about everything, you guys were right. We should have started looking for replacements to Neuer. You guys always said, who's going to replace Neuer? And I would always say, why would we need to replace Neuer if he's still playing at a high-class level? And to a certain degree, I was right. But I wasn't thinking of it from a cautious perspective. So my question to you guys is, who do you think replaces Neuer? There's a lot of you that have said Meslier from Leeds. Some of you have said Diego Costa from FC Porto, who played for Portugal, who's also Swiss. So he might speak German. I'm not exactly sure, but he was born in Switzerland. So a lot of you have been putting out names out there, but I want to know now, for future reference, who do you want to replace Manuel Neuer at Bayern Munich? What goalkeeper? What's his name and why? Because I don't know. We don't have a Donnarumma that's available. We don't have an Ederson or Alisson somewhere where we can go into Roma and sign, right? Look at Alisson. I'd love a goalkeeper like Alisson. I know he's kind of out of form, but you guys know, man. Alisson Becker is German. I think he speaks German. His family's German. He's a big fan of Neuer, so he's probably a Bayern fan by heart, or he doesn't hate Bayern, So he might consider coming here. You guys never know. So I think Becker. Oh my gosh! I just looked up Alisson Becker. He's 30. Never mind. Well, I'm thinking who's the next Alisson? Like, a goalkeeper that can make great important saves, do some big things, and we can sign him at like 26, and he can play all the way to 35. Who's that next goalkeeper? Right? Don't say Kevin Trapp, because Trapp's like 29. Never mind, he's 32. God damn, he's old. Right? Don't say that. We need someone that's between. Bayern are never going to sign some goalkeeper that's 19. Don't leave that out of your head. We're not signing some 19-year-old to be our number one, unless they're Donnarumma, where they're already super mature. We want someone that's 26, 25, 24, between 24 and 26. That's it. 27, a little bit older. That's why we didn't go for Livakovic. He's 27 or 28. That's too old, right? Because you're investing and you're only getting a few years. Goalkeepers are the least signed position for any team. You don't sign 5 goalkeepers unless you're Chelsea. Then you're stupid. Signing Mendy, Kepa. So, it depends. But yeah, who would you guys go? Now, let me read the comments. Livakovic is good. No, we ain't signing him. Meslier. Livakovic, he's 27, 28. Mike Mainin. See? Oh, he's injury prone. Names like that make sense. That Leeds goalkeeper is perfect. Dude, I'm missing out, yo. Y'all hype this boy up a lot. I'm missing out. I don't watch Leeds. I mean, when I do, they're conceding like 5 goals. So, wait, Zaniolo is signing for Leeds? Heck, what the heck? Oh, no way he's signing for Leeds. Oh, Tottenham. Oh, Milan. I was like, bro, Milan, Tottenham, and all these clubs want you, and you want to go to Leeds? Unless they're paying like twice the wages of the other clubs, that it makes no sense. But yeah, Meslier, you guys really like this guy. Like, I'm not kidding you. You really like him. He's young. Huh. Maybe when he's 24, 23. Because he's probably like small. I mean, I know he's small because I've looked at him. I don't know. We weren't linked to him at all, but a lot of you guys in the chat always say his name. Looks like he's good at what he does, man. Is he good on the ball? Is he a sweeper keeper? How is he as a goalkeeper? Yeah, if he can just add 20 pounds, maybe not all muscle, but just of that size to make it so it doesn't affect his reflexes, then, maybe, yeah, he is to be considered. But yeah, thanks a lot, man. You guys have been awesome, right? Carius. Get whipped. Someone said stream stopped. I'm sorry about that. All right. He's perfect Neuer-like player, but makes a few mistakes with the ball. Yeah. So we can't sign him now. He needs to be better. Rishab says Ochoa. You're kidding. Diego Costo. Who's sacked? Aaron, our goalkeeper coach, has been sacked. You can read it here. But yeah, okay. The stream's over. You guys have been awesome. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Have those notifications on because we're doing the match watch along tomorrow. It should be fun. We're playing Cologne. I already read out the predicted 11. Should be an interesting game. It's an opportunity to come back. I've been so down because we lost. It annoyed me, and it's still annoying to me. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia, send Mia, and peace.